If you're struggling to find what you love or something that you're passionate about, then this video is for you. Hi guys, so I've heard a lot of people tell me or just say to me that they can't find what they love or they're struggling to find what they're passionate about. All those stuff of how do I know what I'm supposed to be doing and how do I do it and all of those things. And the honest truth is that I understand their dilemma because I've also felt it myself, just trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing, how am I supposed to do it, and how do I know what I love to do. And here's the simple way that I've used to discover that for myself, and I'm still using it to discover for myself, because I think that you don't ever arrive at a place of, yeah, I know what I'm doing and then that's it. I think as people evolve, different things begin to unfold for you, and in different areas of your life you begin to know, you begin to find different things that you're supposed to be doing. So how do you find out what it is that you love doing and what you're passionate about is what I'm going to be answering. So here are some things that I've done and I'm doing that are working for me. Number one is trying new things. I think you will hear this a lot in many of my videos because I've really challenged myself to say try new things. I mean, try new things. How do you know what you love if you've not tried anything? It's like somebody said their best food is rice and stew, but they've only eaten rice and stew all their life, so they don't really know what they like. They just know that they've been eating rice and stew, and because they've been eating rice and stew, they really think that rice and stew is their best thing. So I think try other things, try new things. You're exposing yourself to the chances of discovering what you love. And I think in this great big world, it will just be a disservice to yourself to just be one track when there are lots of other things that you can experience in life. So try new things. It is from that exposure of knowing new things that you begin to expose yourself to probable options of things that you love. You can never really know, at least for the vast majority of people, you will never really arrive at what I love without trying other things. And so I think just the process of trying new things can give you the opportunity to see or experience things that you can potentially be passionate about and love doing. And it's also in the concept of business. I think when people are starting up business, you never know which one is the one until you try a couple of business ideas that you don't get anything from it, and then you begin to use all of those experiences to build up into something that you become passionate about. And that's just it with life. You just really have to try to know whether or not you will like something or you will not like it. Number two is play the elimination game. What do I mean by elimination game? From the things you try, you review with yourself to say, okay, what did I feel when I tried this thing? How did it make me feel? Was I excited? Do I feel like I want to do more of it? Or did I feel the opposite way about? Did I just want to be over and done with it? I think when you do new things, you eliminate for yourself, okay, this one is to discard or this one is to keep. You now begin to have a two lists that says to keep or to discard. So you try things and then begin to eliminate which ones you feel excited, positive. It's like what psychologists say, positive reinforcement. I think something like that. When you like something, you want to do more of it. So when you begin to discover what you like and what you don't like from the things that you try, then you can put them in buckets and review with yourself why you felt a certain way about this one, why you felt a certain way about that one, and then you can keep building on that until you feel satisfied and then you can take it to the next step. Number three thing is no pressure. Do not set a timeline. I mean, do not set a timeline for discovering your passion. Don't say, I must have discovered my passion by the end of this year. It's pressure on yourself that is unnecessary. So don't put yourself under any, because you put yourself under unnecessary tension. And if you don't, so what happens if you don't discover your passion by the end of the year? What happens? What do? You hit your head on the wall? No. So don't put yourself under any pressure to say, I must discover my passion before the end of this year. Just let it be an endless game that you play with yourself, like infinite, like an infinite game. I've forgotten where I heard that word before, but it's an infinite game to just keep on discovering. It's like a discovery with yourself, to keep on knowing yourself more and more, to say, these are the things I like, these are the things that I have a tendency towards, and these are the things that I feel passionate about. So don't put pressure on yourself and set a timeline, because really and truly, we can't define when or not you find out what you're passionate about. Another thing not to pressure yourself about is it must not just be one thing. And I hear people say it a lot, to say, I want to find out the one thing that I'm passionate about. Sometimes human beings are multifaceted, which means that sometimes you can be multi-passionate. You can like more than one thing. You can find that you have a passion for sports and you also have a passion for photography. Two different ends of the spectrum actually, but they're your passions. The onus is now on you to find a way to bridge the gap between two of them, or you can do them separately depending on what your preference is. But there's no pressure. Don't put any pressure on yourself to say it has to just be one thing that I'm passionate about. You're passionate about many things, and so don't put that pressure on yourself to say it just has to be one thing. Okay, which one among the three do I like the most? You may like all of them with the same affection, and it's not a weird thing, and that's okay. That's fine to have more than one thing that you love. You just have to know how to spread yourself so that you're able to do all of them, the things that you love. And really, I think for me, that's even cool. The more the merrier. If you find more things that you love, perfect, absolutely fantastic for you. It means that your human beings are complex, human beings are dynamic, so why should we expect that it's just one thing that we will be passionate about? So I think you can be passionate about many things, and you should not be a bother. Okay, I think you should always pray. In finding your passion, you're not, I say this with that you're not the author of yourself. It's only the author of a thing that can tell you what its purpose is or what it should be doing. And so I think that it's just always best to go back to God to ask him what you should be doing and what are your passions, because sometimes you have interests that are lying fallow. You just need something that ignites it for you. So even when you're trying different things, you just also need the wisdom to try the right things that can ignite the passions that are inside of you and bring it to life. So I always say that you can't find what you're passionate about outside of God. So always pray, ask him for what it is that you should be doing, what really is the thing that will give you the most joy or the most excitement in your life. Ultimately, I think that it goes without saying that you should always pray and ask God for direction in terms of discovering what the things that you're passionate about. So I hope this video has not been too long. I hope it has been helpful. I hope that you're able to glean 2 or 3 things from me that will be useful for you in your journey through this year and even through life as you go. As usual, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Share with me in the comment section what part of the video you particularly liked or resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share this video with friends and family so that we can all grow and evolve together. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.